associated with this legendary NFL franchise, but people here in Pittsburgh know that the ties to the Panthers run deep. Glad to have you with us here at Acrisure Stadium, home to the Pittsburgh Panthers. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Canes will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Pittsburgh's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And, David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws, the whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Reed. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. When you have a weapon like this on the outside and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great matchup, guys.
It's so fun to see how you attack great safeties in the middle of the field. Are you willing to do that, or are you going to try to live on the perimeter? This offensive matchup will be great. Yeah,
normally you'd say receiver versus safety, the receiver's going to win. This safety, though, has got the speed to run with this guy, and he's going to make it interesting back there.
And the Hurricanes have enough for the first down.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here. When you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
To the ground, he's got it again. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
It's a good young lesson for all young receivers out there. Never jump up and down waving your hands trying to get the attention of the quarterback, because guess what? All you're doing instead is getting the attention of the defense. They're able to run over and get the INT.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive hurdle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Gets it out quickly. Oh, what a spin. Oh, my. Circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Pitt pushing the pace. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. That's caught. It's Reed. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season?
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And I just love having matchups out wide that I know can win. Guys that are so fast on the perimeter that threaten with speed, and guys start bailing and getting out of there. And on 3rd down, and I need that yardage, I can go to him, and he'll get the first down in the time.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Holstein. Got his man out of the backfield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 10 over Oregon. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
They add the extra point to finish the drive. They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. That last completion sets them up on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Reed. Shakes off the defender. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. New set of downs after that completion. The give to the tailback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Pitt.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Canes will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll bring it back. It's Goff. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Complete to the left. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. First down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Johnson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll try the left side. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. To the air, it's Holstein. Skips away from pressure. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. It's good. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, you just keep your points. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Looking to pass inside the red zone. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the back. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Fast motion from the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Horton. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Across the 25. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Quickly complete.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Quick strike complete. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Oh, it's blocked. He picks it up. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen.
Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Using the quick game. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Finds his man. It's Horton. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Man, that's why these quarterbacks are just so hard to defend. It's a pass play, he drops back, first down. Got to play the whole field up, scrambles around, runs for a first down. New set of downs, new set of problems.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Now the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Canes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll run it from the gun. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second half.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that one play to pick up the first.
Handoff from the gun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Holstein. He looks that one in nicely. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Pulls it in. It's Reed. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wiggles free. Trying to escape and get it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Wants to bring it back. Makes a move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a lead.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
From the gun, the ground game. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Caught behind the line. It's Martinez. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Here on 3rd down for this offense. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires into the end zone. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead, and this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Got it in the middle, it's Lee. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. On the move, he fires. Got him downfield. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Panthers!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Coming after it. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Canes line up to punt it away. Fair catch, called for and made. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Looking for space, it's Reed. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Holstein. Spins away from the defender. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Panthers headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
We still got time. Great job by the defense doing the most important thing, getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell, but good job creating the turnover. Now the offense, your turn.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Using his feet to buy time. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He rifles one deep to the left. Incomplete on fourth. And they need to keep that drive alive. A first down for the offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for space. It's Reed. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Finds his tight end. Quick step and go. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Pitt will line up to punt it away.
Number 91 on to punt it away.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+. And the Hurricanes are in the hurry-up.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air.
Looking for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on 2nd. Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He makes the catch. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. Just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitz, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
And the Panthers will try to run out the clock in the final minute. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. And the quarterback takes a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.